Obi Wan Kenobi is one of the best Star Wars characters ever. He's getting his own show. Obi Wan Kenobi was one of my most anticipated shows of the year. The third most, in fact, just behind House of the Dragon and Lord of the Rings. And I just watched it. Before we begin, let me remind you to please subscribe my channel because a lot of other early reviews including The Boys Season 3 and Jurassic World Dominion are coming up. Now, let us start. I must say this up front. The return of characters like Obi Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader sent chills down my spine. And there are so many cool moments featuring these two characters. One moment of Vader in particular is almost as cool as he's read a lightsaber in Rogue One. But nothing still tops that as the coolest Star Wars scene ever. They tried to deliver better moments here, but none of them are as good as that one. Darth Vader is definitely my favorite Star Wars character, and seeing Hayden Christensen back to play the role is what I was the most excited for. He's just so cool, and Vader is definitely what everyone will be talking about here because that character is just so iconic. I wish I could have watched it on the big screen. As for Obi Wan Kenobi, my love for that character has increased after watching this. He was never my top 5, and he still isn't, but he definitely comes closer. He's also not my favorite Star Wars TV show character thanks to how iconic The Mandalorian has become, all due to Filoni. There are other characters too here, but we won't be going much into details or this review will go for way too long. All the characters are great. Not a lot of things had been revealed about the plot. All that was revealed is that the events of this TV show take place 10 years after the events of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. Obi Wan Kenobi is watching over Luke Skywalker on Tatooine when he finds himself embarking on a rollicking adventure. And this rollicking adventure is a lot of fun. I was jumping up and down my seat while watching it. The plot is really well established here and the finale is nicely developed. It is just that ending which does not leave us fully satisfied. Obi Wan Kenobi is the third Disney Plus live action Marvel TV show, and this is their magnum opus of Star Wars content on Disney Plus, and it is clear from the production values here. They are phenomenal. It has visual effects as good as the modern Star Wars movies. It just doesn't step back at any of those aspects. It is stunning and grand and epic in all respects. Obi Wan Kenobi is perfectly paced. It does not have a fast pace or a slow pace. It takes its time to show everything it needs to, and everything it shows plays a part in the overall story and emotional stakes of the TV series. It has a nice blend of action scenes and drama. It is not filled with multiple action scenes every now and then because it manages to keep us entertained throughout, regardless. It does not need to put popcorn entertainment for added values. One thing not so satisfying though is that the fact we won't get to see more of this show. It ends with just 6 episodes and they are calling it a limited series. It ends in a way that makes you hungry for more of it. Right out of the gate, Obi Wan Kenobi is my favorite Star Wars TV show, surpassing The Mandalorian Season 2, The Mandalorian Season 1, and the Book of Boba Fett obviously. And in fact, even the newer shows on Disney Plus which are animated like The Bad Batch and Visions, I like this more than those. It's as good as Clone Wars. And with that, it also becomes my favorite show on Disney Plus overall. Well, Disney Plus does not have a lot of great shows anyways, but Obi Wan Kenobi is better than a lot of Star Wars films too, including the likes of Star Wars The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, The Phantom Menace, in fact, the whole sequel and prequel trilogies, and Solo. I must say, Obi Wan Kenobi is peak Star Wars. It is everything we love about Star Wars. The soundtrack gives us chills down our spine. It just reminds us of how iconic Star Wars was and still is. Imagine Book of Boba Fett episode 6. This show does exactly what that episode did, that is to remind us of Star Wars as a pop culture phenomenon. The characters and the soundtrack are so nostalgic, and who doesn't like some lightsaber action? Obi Wan Kenobi is the best show on Disney Plus and something that will definitely be in my top 10 TV shows of the year list. It just leaves you hungry for more. Calling this a 6-part event does not feel like it's going to have the second season. So, overall, I would like to give Obi Wan Kenobi a 9.3 out of 10. Do not miss it. Of course, every Star Wars fan is going to watch it. But even if you are not much into Star Wars, you should definitely watch it because it's just an amazing show overall, and it's very nostalgic for Star Wars fans too. So that was my review for Obi Wan Kenobi. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Film Villa.